Hi everybody, Mr. Pan here, and guys, welcome to our class. We are still talking about social networks. We've been talking about them for a week now, and what we're going to do today is focus on social networks and grammar. So students, please, I'd like you to turn to lesson 14, page number 2 in your module books. This is what it looks like. You can see it looks very similar to the social media app called Twitter. And we are due to learn about participle phrases today. A participle is a verb that changes according to the tense. So guys, what we're going to look for in a participle phrase. Now, a phrase is a group of words which can make sense on its own, but not always. A participle phrase is when the verb acts like an adjective to talk about a subject. It describes who, what, when, where, why, and how. Have a look at these examples. It says circle the participles. We're going to focus on past participle phrases. That means we are looking for verbs with ed. Of course, there are also irregular verbs, but we will focus on those when we get to them. Let's start with number 1. Mr. Pan is going to read. Invented by a Taiwanese doctor in 1989, the first rice cooking toilet was powered by a car battery. So like we say, the verb acts like an adjective to talk about the subject. The subject in the sentence is the first rice cooking toilet. So what past tense verb describes, acts like an adjective to describe this? Go with this one over here. Invented. This gives you more information about the subject, and it uses a past tense verb, a past participle, invented. Number 2, powered by a car battery. The first rice cooking toilet, sorry guys, this should be was, W-A-S, was, sorry, pardon my A, W-A-S, invented in 1989 by a Taiwanese doctor. So again, the subject is the first rice cooking toilet. Okay? And we're focusing on a phrase, a group of words that gives you extra information. Anybody know what they want? The answer is powered. Powered by a car battery. The first rice cooking toilet was invented in 1989 by a Taiwanese doctor. For number 3, guys, I want you to try this by yourself. Moving down, we're going to go into present participle phrases, which focus on ing verbs. Let's do number 1, guys. A police officer, always working nights, has orders to keep law and order under any type of weather. So here the subject is a police officer. What ing word, a verb, acts as a descriptive word or as an adjective? If you said working, you are correct, because this describes the police officer who always works nights. Number 2, he moved ahead more quickly now, dragging his feet on the sidewalk to hear the sounds of his steps. What's the subject? He. It's a man or a zombie or something. So we're talking about what he's doing. We're talking about describing him. What ing verb describes him? If you said dragging, you are correct. He moved ahead more quickly now, dragging his feet on the sidewalk to hear the sounds of his steps. Students, I want you to try number 3. Please circle the answer for me, and we will check the answers when we get back to class soon. Moving to the next page. Just clicking through the answers. Oh, there you go, guys. Lucky you. You actually get to check your answers. So this one we had saved, and this one we have clenching. It's the ed, past participle, and the ing, present participle. Next part, we are focusing on participle forms. English has participle forms. Again, participle means when the verb changes so that it can indicate if it's past or present tense. What you guys need to do today is fill out the base word, the present participle, and the past participle. For example, I drive. I am driving. I have driven. I want you guys to do this with each of the following words. So, base, I make, I am, I have, and I want you to finish the words from top to bottom. This is not anything new. You guys have learned this before, so I think it should be a good, positive review for you. And of course, when you guys are done, we're going to go on to the next page. Lesson 14, page 2. What you need to do now, guys, is write your own. We have 5 sentences. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Sorry, 5. We have 6 sentences. Here is the first part of the sentence. Made by magical elves. Driven by his curiosity. Having already been to the store today. Found in the deepest parts of the ocean. The woman sat in her chair reading her favorite story. And found by 2 fishermen. I want you guys to help me add in the word was. W-A-S. Was tired and unable to tell what had happened. So you guys see all these words. What you need to do now is unscramble. And you need to write the answer on the line after the introductory phrase. So what does that mean? Let's have a look. Unscramble the sentences. Number 1, made by magical elves. I want you guys to take a moment, pause the video, and write the words in the correct order. Made by magical elves. What do you think? Maybe you could say the presents on Santa's sleigh were wonderful. Or the wonderful presents were on Santa's sleigh. You guys can write an answer for me there too. Now for number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6, I want you guys to do the same. Number 2. Remember, please, pause the video and write what you think the answer is. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5 and 6, I want you to write your own. Okay? I want you guys to take what you've learned and figure out the best way to finish that. Okay, guys, that is what we did in class today. Your classmates have done it, so we will be able to review when you do get back to class. Here's Mr. Pan wishing you a good day. Take care and all the best. Bye-bye.